Hello everyone, this is Easy Peasy, and today's video is for the ladies and guys at the LHC, which is the long hair community. So I've got long hair, and this is a tutorial for the vining rose bun, I think is what we're calling it. So I had some questions about how I got the look that's going down the side, so I'm going to do a tutorial on this for you today. And let me tell you what you're going to need. You're going to need combed out hair. My hair is really heavily oiled right now for a deep conditioning treatment, which is good for my hair because it makes it slippery and much easier to handle. You can do this on regular hair. You don't have to have it oiled. And you're going to need some bobby pins. And for me, my hair is really thick, so I'm using some of these Good Hair Days hair pins. They're plastic, and you can get them at Sally Beauty Supply. Then you're going to need something to tie off the ends of your braids, and I'm using these tiny little plastic things, plastic hair ties, just so they're easier to tuck. Okay, let's get started. Okay, well, I'm going to do this side first, and I am going to take my hair, a chunk like an inch wide, and divide that into 2 strands. Okay, this one is closest to my face, so we're calling this the bottom. This one is closest to the crown of my head, so we're calling this the top. You want to cross the bottom over the top, okay, and then they change places. And I'm going to do that again just to get my braid started. So we're going to cross the bottom over the top. Okay, now I'm going to start adding hair, and I'm only going to add hair from the bottom closest to my ear. I'm not going to go up here and add hair. Okay, so your loose hair should just be hanging like that. Okay, okay, I'm going to add hair to the bottom strand, and I'm going to cross the bottom over the top. I'm going to add hair to the bottom strand, and I'm going to cross the bottom, can you see, the bottom over the top. Okay. And we're going to keep adding hair to the bottom strand and then crossing it over the top until we get to the center of the nape of the neck. Okay, cross the bottom over the top. Add hair. Cross the bottom over the top. Add hair. Use your chin if you need to. And cross the bottom over the top. Okay, so I'm just going to continue adding and crossing. Adding. And crossing. Adding. And crossing. Okay, I'm just smoothing out my strands a little bit. They got a little tangled. Okay, this is the bottom. And now we're going to cross the last one, the bottom, over the top. Okay, now we're going to take these 2 sections and we're going to rope braid them. Twist this way and then cross the bottom over the top. So twist, bottom over top. Twist, bottom over top. All the way to the end. Braid, braid, braid. Okay, now take a hair tie. Oops, sorry, a hair tie. And you're going to tie off the end of your braid. Go down as far as you can so you have as little tail as possible. That's just going to make it a lot easier to tuck your end of your braid into your bun when we get to that point. Okay, that side's done. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay, you're going to grab a section of hair and you're going to divide that into 2 pieces. Okay, so the bottom is always going to be the piece that's closest to your ear, closest to your face. We're going to cross the bottom over the top. Okay, now here's my bottom piece. I'm going to add hair from the hair closest to my ear and cross the bottom over the top. Okay. Now this is your bottom strand, so we're going to add hair and cross the bottom over the top. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure you can see. Add hair and cross the bottom over the top. Add hair, and we're going to keep going until we've added excuse me, until we've added all the hair. Cross the bottom over the top. Add hair. I'm going to go ahead and add all the hair in this one. And cross the bottom over the top. Okay, now we're ready to rope braid. Okay, so you can see we've already got the rope braid started from the twisting we were doing. So we're going to go twist, bottom over top. Twist, bottom over top. Oops, I got a little bumpy right there. Oh, that's what bobby pins are for. So I'm just going to finish this rope braid. Trying to hold it so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to tie this end off. Okay, so now what you're left with is this sort of lace pattern down the sides of your head. Now we're going to take our 2 braids and you're going to twist one of them so that it's nice and tight, and you're going to twist it around itself. Okay. To make the center of your bun. Okay, tuck your little end under. Hold that while you bobby pin it in place. This is going to form the center of your rose. Okay, now take the other one, twist it in on itself to make it nice and tight, and then you're going to bring it over the top. I hope you can see. And around, and this little end, you're going to tuck up under there. Okay. Now you can bobby pin it, but I'm going to go for my Good Days hairpins right now. And I'm really going to secure it. Then I'll tuck in any little pieces that need to be tucked with a bobby pin. Okay, that's pretty secure. Now I'm just going to check the front, make sure like I have a little bubble right here. So I'm just going to take a little bobby and pin that in place. And there you have the vining rope bun. And this is a technique that you can use to add interest to any bun because it kind of gives you a little fullness around the face and it's not so severe. And it lets people see the artistry of your bun in the front as well as in the back. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope that you try this out, and if you try it out and want to post a video response, that would be great. And have a great day. Bye!